Well. What do we have here? What is up, guys? It's your boy. It's your it's your guy. Today, we're actually going to be doing a different kind of video today. We're actually going to be talking a lot. Because I love to talk, but sometimes I don't really like to talk. Sometimes I feel weird. Okay, never mind. We're talking about Pokemon Pocket, alright? That's a topic of discussion. We're talking about Pokemon Pocket, and in literally less than 24 hours, tomorrow, we're getting the new mini set themed booster pack, Mythical Island. And who is that on the screen? We have Mew, we got Mankey, we got Volcarona, Aerodactyls confirmed, we got Superior's in the corner right here. This is a mini set, so don't expect too many cards. 80 plus cards is actually really good, so not complaining at all. Not complaining at all. I'm very excited into it. In this video, we're just gonna dive a little bit deep on what we're gonna be expecting, what's already confirmed, some speculation, what I hope we can do, and let's see. So, Mythical Island is coming out in less than 24 hours. We have, oh my gosh, so many heavy hitters. We have we actually have 4 guaranteed EXs. It's not shown here, but we have Mew, Aerodactyl, Pidgeot, and Celebi. So that's 4 new EX cards. Mew and Aerodactyl actually seem really good. I haven't seen Celebi, I haven't seen Pidgeot, and I really hope that the fifth and final EX of this pack is a Dark type. I am begging for Dark type Pokemon, please. Alright, so let's dive straight into it. Let's go straight into Mew. Mew is actually looking like one of the best Pokemon in the entire game. Like, no joke, it's literally the best Pokemon in the entire game. It might be. Because with this move, Geno hacking, with 3 colorless energy, do you know what that means? You can literally slap Mew in any deck you want. Fighting, Grass, Fire, Psychic, Dark. Literally, wait a minute. I just realized something. Mew is a direct buff to Dark types. Oh my gosh. I can slap Mew. I hopefully, I pull more than 1 copy of Mew, and I can literally put him in all my Dark type decks. Oh my gosh, I'm such a genius. Okay, mind you, I just realized this. Only 1 retreat cost? Are you serious? That's so... Mew is so versatile. You're gonna put him in your pocket, you're gonna put him in your bag, you're gonna put him in your sandwich when you're eating him. You're gonna be playing with him, you're gonna be doing so many things with him because he's so versatile. Let's actually talk about the move instead of talking about nonsense, right? Choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon attacks and use it as if it's attacked. This is literally a Ditto EX, but just better. Better in every way. Absolutely phenomenal. Aerodactyl. One thing to talk about Aerodactyl. This ability might be the most annoying ability in the game, besides Gengar. Gengar, I love Gengar, but this ability is your opponents cannot play any Pokemon from their hand to evolve their active Pokemon. So let's say that you got Aerodactyl, and for some reason your opponent's active Pokemon, they can't switch. They can't switch, and you're trying to evolve. Let's say you're starting out the game, you got all these basic Pokemon, right, that need to evolve. Squirtle, Froakie, you got Charmander, you got Growlithe, you got Ekans, Weezing, you got all these different kind of Pokemon. Ghastly. You got all these different kind of Pokemon, and mind you, this ability is not specified in the active spot. So you can literally play this ability anytime, anywhere you want. Aerodactyl could be on the freaking bench for all I care, and bam, you just are disrupting the match. 140 HP seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. But the one thing that I'm very interested about this is that this Pokemon is a fighting type Pokemon. The first Aerodactyl we got was actually a normal type Pokemon, so it's a little strange, but no biggie. But the weakness here, is electric. But fighting is strong against electric types, so I'm very curious on how these matchups are gonna go when you go against, you put Aerodactyl in your fighting type decks. You put Aerodactyl because, mind you, you only need 1 fighting energy to use the card, and then you could put any kind of energy else, any other energy you want on this Pokemon, and bam, you're doing 80 damage for free. Well, not for free, but you gotta commit a little bit. But mind you, this retreat cost is pretty good, and it's a stage 1, so you're gonna have it might be a little interesting to see how this plays out. I want to see how good Aerodactyl is, because Aerodactyl is a really cool Pokemon. I really love Aerodactyl. We have this Marshadow. Long story short, seems like a better Primate. Revenge Killer, strong Revenge Killer, basic Pokemon. Only 80 health, I just realized that. All these Pokemon have only one retreat cost. It's very, very versatile. I'm not gonna lie. All these cards that we're looking at is very, very versatile. We do have a new Vaporeon. Vaporeon has this ability where it's what is it? It's like a better Misty. That's all I can say. It's literally a better Misty, and that really is really good for water type decks because Blastoise is struggling, Articuno struggling because if you don't hit that Misty, then you just wasted a turn. You wasted a support card. It's very, for me it's very frustrating when I just hit, okay, you know what? Bam. We're going to win the game. We're going to hit Misty. We're going to hit heads, but it just doesn't work like that. I literally get tails the first flip all the time and I waste my turn or it's in vain. It doesn't mean anything. We had this new execute card, mind you, new supporter cards, new trainer cards. We have blue, we got leaf right there. We're going to talk about Tauros in a little bit. Execute seems pretty good. Execute seems versatile as well, just because one colorless energy. It's a new execute card. Executor is really good in the meta right now. I'm gonna, depending on when this video comes out, you guys are gonna see my really tough and executor deck. Mwah, 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 chef's kiss. I love it. Absolutely wonderful, 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 wonderful card. Wonderful deck actually. Blue is a defensive Giovanni. That's literally the best way I can say it. During your opponent's next turn, all of your Pokemon take 10 minus damage. So instead of using Giovanni and you get plus 10 damage on all your moves, you actually, with blue, you take less damage. So very defensive card. I really like blue. I think honestly I'm gonna start using blue a lot more. Hopefully I pull more than one copy than him and I save my pack points to get blue. Hopefully I get blue. Hopefully I get blue and I don't gotta spend no pack points on them because you know your boy's gonna need it. Alright. So blue seems like a very, very good card. While we're here, let's actually talk about Tauros. Let's scroll all the way up so we have a better picture. Tauros is actually really good because for 3 colorless energy, right? Basic Pokemon has 100 HP, really tanky. You put Tauros in your you start out with Tauros, and they're not killing that Tauros unless your opponent builds up, which is really good. So Fighting Tackle does 80 plus more damage on top of the 40 if your opponent Pokemon has an EX. So let's say you're Tauros. Let's say you're Tauros, and you ramp him up with 3 energy, and you're one-shotting Mew with a Giovanni. You're one-shotting Pikachu. And those 2 cards right now are going to be the best in the game. Literally, Mew has 130 HP. Considering we can use Giovanni with Tauros, that's 130. So, bam, Mew is dead. Pikachu's dead. And that's the most I could think of off the top of my head, honestly. That's the best I could think of. So we talked about blue. Leaf is actually really good. Leaf can reduce your Pokemon's retreat cost by 2, which is really good. And really interesting as well. I want to talk about Leaf a little bit because considering the fact that we have one item that is called the X-Speed item. X-Speed reduces your retreat cost by 1. So let's say, let me just put a scenario in your head. Let's say that we have at least 1 Leaf supporter card in our deck. But on top of that, we have 2 X-Speeds. So mind you, not only are you having Leaf that reduces your Pokemon's retreat cost by 2, but you also have the double X speed. So let's say you're rocking Snorlax as a tank, or let's say you're rocking Executor as kind of your little wall to set up your bench Pokemon. And mind you, these Pokemon cost a lot to retreat. Tauros, for example, only costs 2, so you pop 1 Leaf, and bam, you're out of there. You just get a skedaddle out of there, and you're not getting hurt by nothing. But, for example, Snorlax, Kangaskhan, right? These Pokemon, let's say even Moltres, Articuno, Zapdos, right? These Pokemon, you kind of want to set these up Pokemon in your active spot so you can kind of build up your bench Pokemon. So, with all these manipulation of reducing your retreat cost, you can kind of hit a lot of finesse, right? You can come down the court, break some ankles, and really put the surprise on your opponent. It's going to be very, very interesting. But these are just... This is not even a quarter of what we are going to expect. Not even. Not even, right? We have Larvesta, that means we're getting Volcarona. We have Snivy, that means we're getting Superior. We have a new Magmar card. We have a new Dhelmise card. Dhelmise seems pretty interesting. Grass type does need to get buffed, but Fire type is just so prominent in this meta, as well as Psychic type, as well as Electric type. That's why I'm really hoping that we get at least a Dark type EX. Like I said earlier in the video, Mew is going to be a great addition to any Dark type team because Mew is so versatile. You can literally copy any opponent's move, and it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter what happens because Mew is so versatile. I think Mew is going to be one of the best cards in the game. I think this might be the Mew and Mewtwo meta, and that sucks because this is like giving me flashbacks. I recently just watched Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back, and this is just what it is. Like we're dominated. We're getting dominated. Absolutely, my booty's being absolutely destroyed because we are just getting destroyed by Mewtwo's, and Psychic type Pokemon. Just like in Gen 1, when Gen 1 released, Psychic type was the best type in the game. And I feel like they're kind of repeating that same pattern with Pokemon TCG Pocket. But we have a lot of versatility, right? We have, so far in this, like looking at this screen, we have 4 Grass-type Pokemon. 4. That means Moral is getting evolved, Snivy is getting evolved, Dhelmise is a basic, which is fine, 100 basic, not bad. Execute, we already have Execute, but it's good to have more. It's good to have more. So I'm very excited, and I'm actually glad that I'm building up the courage to make a video like this, because I know that a lot of people already made videos like this earlier when it was first teased, but it's only a day before, and I wish you guys the best of fortune, that you pull Mew, you pull all your new EXs, and it's only literally less than 24 hours, guys. Less than 24 hours, and we're getting all these cool cards. I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please, guys, make sure to like the video, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys get. Let me know what your comments are. Last minute predictions. Just let me know. Let me know, because I really want to know. I'm just itching to know. I'm itching like a crackhead on Sunday afternoon, you know? So with that being said, I really got nothing else to say. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope that you guys all seek the Lord Jesus Christ. Have a good day. Yeah!